Where does our recycling go, and does it end up where it should? Some residents in the city of St. Louis will soon be able to track the recycling and waste. St. Louis University researchers are behind this project. Our David Amilati is in studio telling us about the data collection and how the results will help clean up our community. David?
So there's a handful of trash and recycling bins already in place across the city of St. Louis. And inside are sensors collecting data on what you throw away. 2 are in North City and 2 are over on the south side, with many more on the way for areas with high recycling rates or even areas regularly targeted for illegal dumping.
Dumpsters filled to the brim, a challenge for crews to keep up with and an eyesore for anyone who walks by.
Some of the neighborhoods you just don't want to go into. I mean, you're leery of your safety there, and because they just don't look good.
We showed you this problem property back in April. Trash overflowing on the sidewalk and into the street. After First Alert 4 placed calls, it was cleaned up. But the residents we talk with say the city's trash problem is only getting worse.
If there's not a spot to put something, it's going to end up in the wrong spot.
A new pilot program at St. Louis University now aims to track some neighborhoods' recycling and waste to see what's going in, what shouldn't, where it ends up. And that really excites resident Dana Hiller.
There's obviously such a sense of apathy around waste management and like where do things actually end up? Like, are we actually making a difference?
I want to show you the problem we're talking about. This is a random dumpster in a city alley. You can see plenty of garbage here, but there's also cardboard and plastics, things that could be recycled. So these sensors would be able to track what kind of materials are actually being dumped into the bin. It can tell you location and when, tracks the chemical composition of those materials, and also searches the bin for bacterial activity, talking about food waste and trying to cut that down as well. This is a look through the lenses of these new sensors. They will be installed around 66 square miles of St. Louis and only cost $5 each. For St. Charles County resident Nan Hale, she hopes these sensors take off across the metro.
We probably ought to do it everywhere, not just in the poor areas that aren't being maintained, because I think a lot of people in the maintained areas don't always know what they should recycle.
The team at SLU is rolling out 100 of these devices just this month, but the goal is to have 10,000 installed in the next 2 years, thanks to $150,000 from the National Science Foundation. The university plans to use this data to determine what type of outreach works best in which neighborhoods. That'll create tools to keep the recycling rate high without overburdening people. Corey?
All right, David, very interesting. Thank you.